guys. It is Spirit Guidance 22. Welcome back to my live stream YouTube channel. I know I am a little bit late, but it's only 2 minutes. And hi guys. So this is a live Q&A with me. It is 8:03, and I thank you for chiming in. And if you have any questions, today is just focused on literally you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to just go ahead and start posting them. And as soon as those questions come in, I will address them accordingly. If you're not afraid. So this is the whole purpose of this channel, this live stream today. It's really to focus on you guys, to talk a little bit more about some things that as Spirit guides me, I will mention. And so I do want to right off the bat, some channel messages did come through, and some of the channel messages focus on appeasement. And I really want to talk a little bit about that, and some focus on how that can really hinder us. I mean, it's like death to our spirit, the energy of appeasement. So I want to talk a little bit about that. So that is on the agenda to talk about tonight. I also want to talk a little bit about someone. I heard someone just recently had a breakup. Kind of really devastating breakup. And this is coming from the person is kind of olive skin complexion. Maybe a brown skin complexion guy. I don't really know who that belongs to, but that came through. Also, I've been also got a message that some of you guys may have, or someone may have just came off a fasting, or have been thinking about perhaps fasting, or perhaps spending some time in silence, maybe alone. So I don't know who that belongs to. And I'm also hearing that a channel message came through for someone who either just applied for an apartment and the apartment didn't go through, or the person didn't get approved for the apartment. That came through. Or somebody wanted to move, then that move did not come through. The person was going to move and that move didn't go through, or break up, but the breakup didn't occur. Or somebody applied for a job and that job didn't come through to you. Yeah. And that kind of made that person, whoever this belongs to, a little furious, a little annoyed. But I'm also hearing that person is really has tenacity. So it is like the person is a fighter. So so somebody has been praying for that. If you have applied for a job and that job did not come through, you've been praying to get a job position. Also, somebody has been really asking a question about children. I don't know if someone has a question about children, or have a question about children or their children, but that came through. And so if that's for you, if any of those messages are for you, then just type it in if you're not scared, and we will address those questions accordingly. I'm feeling like somebody, I'm feeling the energy of maybe somebody perhaps have a headache. Or somebody was sleeping a lot today, all day today, I'm hearing. Feeling maybe perhaps a little bit of a lethargic feeling. And yeah, so somebody is in that energy. Yeah. I'm also hearing that somebody is feeling like they really want to just kind of give up. Things just doesn't seem to go that person's way, or the way that that person feels like it should go, because that person has been putting in, doing things right according to that person, and you're feeling like kind of the hell with it. But I'm hearing for you, if that message is for you, to just hold on, because when you least expect it, the blessing is right around the corner. Just hold on, just stay in the high vibrational energy. I did do a post on a healing here on YouTube, my YouTube channel. Perhaps you should listen to that, or just listen to anything that brings you some type of positive energy, or makes you happy. I suspect that my speech is starting to get a little altered. So I know that I'm being connected right now with my high beings. So if my speech begins to get a little altered, it's just that I'm just really surrounded by a lot of high beings at this time, and I'm trying to get the message across. And yeah, sometimes my speech. I'm seeing somebody either just had a baby, or I'm seeing somebody just holding a baby. Yeah, or I'm seeing somebody who's been perhaps praying about a child. This is coming through very, very heavily now. Yeah. So that message for you. Feel free to chime in. So yeah, so if you guys are just not tuning in, thank you for tuning in to this live session. I really want this to be very interactive. So I really want you guys to just ask some questions and any concerns, and then I will address those questions accordingly. Thank you. That was George checking in here. He said, have a good Q&A session. I appreciate it, George. Yeah. Yeah, so if any of you guys have a question, feel free to type those questions in. I really do want today to be like a Q&A session, so which means ask a question and I answer it. That is what a Q&A is. So yeah. So before I get any questions, if you have some, just go ahead and type them in. Let me just tell you a little bit more about myself, even though I know I have posted that in the beginning when I first initially started my YouTube channel. So just FYI, this is who I am. And there is a moment where I am serious, and there is a time where I just want to crack up. And so this is the true essence of my personality. So just hang in there, okay? Yeah. Okay. So I'm hearing that somebody have a question, but don't want to type the question in because of their identity. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say on that one other than to maybe get a login under a different unidentified name and post a question that way. Or you can always book a personal reading with me as well. So, yeah. Okay, so that is Lou. Hey, Lou. How you doing, love? So Lou asked the question. And Lou, can you type in your nationality? So this is also just to have an interaction with just who I'm generally connected with, and just to really let the world know on how inclusive I am, and how I connect with all beings from around the world, and because love have no shade. To me, true essence of unconditional love have no shade. She said that she is Chinese, and I love all of my friends and family from wherever they are across the world. It's just truthful, just to be love. Okay, so Lou had a question about how do you do more energy, be more energetic during the day. Okay, so how do you be more energetic during the day? One, you have to do a basic clearing every single day. If you feel like you have been, your energy is a little bit drained, that is either you have been around people or someone who has low energy or negative energy, and energy connects, And so to do that, you have to clear that negative energy throughout the day. One quick way to do it is through meditation. Another way to do it, and I posted a clearing meditation here, but to do a basic meditation to get that kind of like negative energy kind of off of you and away from you. That's one way, is to reconnect with your energy and your own person and your own personality and your higher self, is to go back and do a meditation of clearing that negative energy. So if you feel like your energy is going down throughout the day, then it is probably because you have connected with someone who had low energy or negative energy, and that energy had attached to you, and that kind of bring down your energy and make you kind of lumpy and feeling like, just weighs you all the way down. So that is one way to do it, is to do a basic clearing. I suspect that I will post a quicker basic clearing here, that probably be like 2 minutes or less sometime in the near future. But I did post a healing session, the first meditation music there. That should really help you out. I know that it is long. You can skip the portion to the part where it's just doing the clearing, and get that done, and do that part. I will post a basic energy clearing here within the next week or so. So that way you can have just a really quick basic clearing, and you can plug in and out throughout the day. And anytime you need to listen to it, and if you feel like your energy is going down, just go ahead and listen to that and clear that away. And that should really uplift your energy more to a positive stance. Hey, Ella, how are you? Ella, can you also connect and say and tell them your nationality? Because I just said that I wanted to show people just how diverse I am and how inclusive I am. So if you don't mind, Ella, can you do that as well? And if you also want to put where you're from, that would be great as well. Because I know I have some viewers from over Middle Eastern as well. So they're on a different time zone, and London also is on a different time zone. Hi. Hey. So Ella is an American. She was born in Mississippi, honey. Hey, Mary, how are you? Thank you for chiming in. Can you also put where you're from and what state you're from in your nationality as well? Okay, I want to go back to Lou's question. So I talked a little bit about vibrational energy in a previous post and how important that you check and see what your vibrational level is. I also talked about people who are at a lower vibrational energy. When I say lower, 200 to 0 lower, typically find themselves not either able to sustain relationship, or in and out of relationship, have a lot of financial issues, have a lot of blockages, whether that be just roadblock. If you want to apply for this job and you just kind of rail block and says no, 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 no. That is a signal, one, that you are kind of like veered off on the a different, not the path that you're supposed to be on, or you have to check and see what your vibrational energy is, and it's probably lower than 200. And so you really want to bring up that vibrational energy level and connect that more fully. And once you get over 200 or more, you will find yourself being able to really attract and keep those things that you want, whether it be job, money, love, whatever it is. So you really want to get above 200. I always say above, even above like 250, 260, it doesn't matter. But if you're at 260 right now, that's a great place to be. You can manifest and you'll start to see a lot of major changes that occur in your life. Okay, so Mary just said that she said that she's from Florida. Immokalee, Florida. Shout out to Immokalee. And then, okay, so Ella said, is there a way to measure your vibrational energy? Yeah, there is a way to measure your vibrational energy. That is part of what I do. That's really is the essence of my true purpose, is really raising people vibrational energy and transforming them and transforming the blockages from going back down to ancestors, past lives, whatever, because those things can block your vibrational energy in this lifetime. So yes, there is a way to check the vibrational energy. I do it here. I can do it if you want, Ella. If you're brave enough, I can check your vibrational energy now and tell you what your vibrational energy at this point is. Let's do it. I love Ella. Ella is brave and feisty and risk taker. Hello. Ella is like, let's get this done. I like that about you, Ella. Okay, so let me reconnect and let's see what Ella's vibrational energy is. Okay. And if I just close my eyes, Ella, it's not that I'm practicing voodoo. Okay. It's really that I'm just connecting with my high being, honoring my high being, and connecting with my high being. So that way I can get an accurate reading and an accurate vibrational level for you, and making sure and certain that I am connected with my high beings and all the high beings that you are connected with as well, to up to a more profound level. Even if you said up to the God level, whoever you believe in, really, it really doesn't matter to me. I welcome all, so all belief system. And I welcome and I respect that. So that's what I do. Okay. going to explain exactly what I'm doing here, at least try to explain it to you guys. So Ella, I'm doing a sage. I got to sage the energy, not making sure that I'm not picking up on anybody else's energy, but just yours here. Ella, I'm not quite sure if you're Catholic or not. I'm seeing a lot of crosses around. Ella, you have a vibrational energy of 340. 340, 340. And you are vibrating, which is very good, Ella. You are vibrating between willingness and acceptance. Really, really good. So you are at a energy level where you are able to really bring in and obtain pretty much whatever it is. And I suspect you are wanting unconditional love, and you really are vibrating at unconditional love. And you are coming into this space of being more acceptance, in more an acceptance energy, and you are you've been having a little bit of struggle trying to accept either who you are or maybe people around you, but you are getting more to owning who you are, and that is a great place to be, Ella. So you are at a 340, if you want to write that down. And you are between willingness and acceptance. And if you resonate with anything I just said, just go ahead and let me know on that as well. Also, Ella, I would suggest that because really, I believe that you can get up all the way until enlightenment really very quickly, honestly, Ella. I would recommend that you go and okay. Yeah, okay. Um, I would suggest, okay, so Ella, if you guys can read what Ella's messages, I don't need to be a transcriber too. Anyways, so Ella, I would my recommendation for you is, because I believe you can get to a level of enlightenment, which is like 700, which is like heaven on earth. It's like amazing. I believe you can get there, and I believe you can get there very soon. What I would like you to do, Ella, is go back, and I'm not quite sure if you have been listening to the healing message that I have. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Ella, I don't know if you have been listening to the post that I had with the meditation music or any of that, those posts I have. If you have, please let me know. And I would, what I would like to do is, Ella, is to connect with you and figure out how you can move up to the level of enlightenment very fast, because I believe you can get there very quickly. So one, let me know if you have been watching those my previous healing music, and if so, when, if you started, and if not, let me know that too, and I would make a recommendation for you. But let's give Ella a thumbs up, man. Ella, you are in a great vibrational space. I am feeling the love right now for you. I am feeling the love that you have been vibrating out into the universe. And my spirits, and as I get chills now, really want you to know that they appreciate the love that you store out in the world. For everybody you come in contact with, they really appreciate you being so inclusive, and the just genuine unconditional love. They really appreciate that, and that's coming from a higher place, God, whoever you believe in. Ella, that is the message for you, that they want you to know. God wants you to know is thank you, and continue to vibrate that love into the world. You are absolutely amazing, and I have chills right now just tapping into some of your energy, and it just made me feel so good, Ella. And I really want to cry, because I'm crying of happiness, and I'm just at peace, and I'm just I don't really have any words for it. Ella, you are awesome. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ella. Okay, so yes. Okay, Hattie had some problems with her phone. She is here. She said hello. Okay, hello, hello. Okay. So yeah, so Ella, I do think that you can get to the level of enlightenment. You are at a great space. Continue to be at that space, because you are vibrating just so much great and positive energy. Hey, so Tony just connected. Hello, how are you? Ella, did you have a question about love? I love you too. Thank you guys for all the love, and I love you guys too. Okay. Okay. Not a problem, Ella. And if anybody else have questions, go ahead and feel free to chime in. This is what I love. I love the interaction. And if anybody else have any questions, or they want to know something, just feel free to chime right on in. Oh, yes, I do, Ella. Ella, for you, I'm channeling the message that the guy you seek is right around the corner. Right now, you do have to focus on receiving love. You can give love, Ella, but it is very challenging for you to receive the love. And it's probably in essence because you feel like you are unworthy of love. And so, to get to the worthiness of love, this is a part of self loving, right? Um, this is where you need to connect more with is the self loving and receiving that self love within yourself. So, in basic terms, Ella, I practice, one, I define what love is, and you can write this down. I define what love is, and I use words, just simple one word, just describe what love is to me. If love is patient, love is kind, love is considerate, love is passionate, love is unconditional, love is reflective, all of those things, anyhow words you use to describe it, right? You use to describe words. I want you to write that down. Then I want you to look at it, and those words are really how you are getting love. So now I want you to redefine love in the essence of the way you want to receive love. So for me, I said I want to receive love by those people connect with me. They're going to give me love. The love is going to come easy, simple. It's going to be considerate. If they're going to be kind, they're going to be passionate, and all those things. And as you can see, all of those people who I'm connected with, that's how they give me love. That's how I receive love. And I really want you to focus on that. But then I want you to give yourself that, okay? And if that means you can take yourself out to movies by yourself, be comfortable with that. Take yourself out to the movie and see and connect and see how that makes you feel. Do you feel worthy of even taking yourself out to the movie? Okay. And get to a space where you do feel worthy and taking yourself out to a movie, taking yourself out to dinner. That was really challenging for me. Is that I didn't want to go out and be like, oh, people gonna think I'm a freak, going places by myself, eating by myself. They're gonna be like, oh, that child is alone. That person, nobody don't want that child because the person is dining alone at a very fancy restaurant. Now I could give a damn. I take myself out to the movies. I take myself out to dinners. I like buy myself nice things because I am worthy of that, because I work hard and I am worthy of loving on myself. That is the best way to receive and attain love, is loving on yourself, baby. And when you love on yourself, everything else is like a piece of cake. That is really how people are going to love you, because we are in a chromatic energy. And that means is that what you put out is what you receive, and vice versa. Okay. We are in like a mirror reflection. If you look at yourself, that you hate in someone, slap yourself back because it's in you. Same applies with love. Give yourself that, and in essence, you're going to receive that. That is the most simplest way I can describe that, Ella. And you are so worthy of love. And I will give you an affirmation pertaining to that, if you connect with me. So that way you can get that. I am so also guided to tell you, Ella, connect with me, and I will give you a package that I created that deals with that issue, and you're just gonna follow that message every single day and spray the spritz. I think if some of you guys may have connected with me, Lou knows. So you can connect, and I'll give it to Lou Ella for you, and you can connect with that. That would have some affirmations for you, and you chime back in and let me know how it worked for you within the time frame that it tells you to do that. Okay. Tell her I said I love her too. Okay, so Lou, you wanted to know as well. Is that the question regarding love? If you feeling not worthy of that, so I just answered that question, Lou. Hopefully, you were taking some notes on that, because you can always go back to that as well. I think. Hold on for a second, Ella. I think I can probably show it to you what it looks like. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. Here it is, Ella. This is what I am guided to give you. It comes in this beautiful package, thanks to Rita. And then, and it says healing on it. If I could zoom in. Okay, this is the spritz. And then this is the message for it. And this is what I already created, Ella. See if you can see, it says loving healing. So this is what I will give to you. And it says to do this for 22 days, Ella. Okay. So I will connect with you somehow, some way, and get this delivered to you. Okay, Ella, this is on the house from my spirit to your higher power, God, or whoever you connect with. This message and this gift is for you. Keep passing it along, and God, thank you for that, the amount of love that you give, and you are so deserving of all the love your heart desires, Ella. Yes, love is patient. Well, that's good. I am so excited that you feel like you got your love, and that is great. Okay. That is so, so great just to feel that. And I feel all the love that you guys have and you're connected with. And I know that some of you guys are still a little struggling about, trying to ask a question. Don't feel free. Don't be scared. Just go ahead and ask the question. Just have courage to just do that. And hopefully you'll get the answer that your heart seeks. Thank you, Ella, so much. All right, any other questions? You're welcome, Ella. Any other questions? Do I have any other brave souls? Ella, I am also hearing that you will be very successful on all of your exams. You will be extremely successful in your career. The amount of success that is coming to you, you cannot even phantom it. Be square. Hold on. And give plenty. That is the message for you on your success, Ella. That is coming in magnitude. Your message is to remember to give back, give plenty, because you're going to have plenty that comes in. Give it, Ella. Give it. Give it to those who needs. Give it to whatever cause that your heart is passionate to give. I am be square. I know. I was like, okay, be square. Yeah, sometimes my spirits be saying some words, honey, and I'm like, huh? And they get really deep. Okay, so be square is basically remember where you come from. Be square means remember where you come from. So give. So give effortlessly, Ella. You're welcome, Ella. Just start finding causes that that your heart is passionate about, and give to those causes, Ella. I am hearing that right now. People who are connected are surrounded by really future millionaires. I'm hearing that like so heavily. Okay. All right. So you want to know, when will you get your husband? Okay, that sounds like a love reading to me. Okay, so let's do a love reading for that. I'm hearing that the person you seek, you have already met. I'm hearing that you will be in the physical with him within 4 months' time. I'm not quite sure if you are if you have been listening to some type of music that reminds you of this person. Or perhaps you will be hearing some type of music that reminds you of this person. Perhaps this is the music that y'all listened to when you were together at one time. Honey, whoever is a millionaire on here, please come back and buy me a Maserati. That part. Okay, you said yes to what? What part you said yes to, Mary? Because I was shuffling the cards and I didn't see that you said yes to something. Your person drives a truck. And the person's truck is kind of loud. Could be maybe a bus, a van, or something like that, like a big vehicle. to the songs. Okay. So yes, you have been listening to some music that that reminds you of him. I'm hearing that you have been in separation for him for over 20 some years. And honey, the tower moment has came down. It's because you have been doing the work. I'm hearing that nothing is going to stand in your way regarding to this love. Okay, let's see what else. He's going to come to you. He's going to come to you and he's going to make this offer to you. Now, somebody has just probably recently has gotten your attention. I'm not quite sure, maybe over the web or something like that, had reached out to you. And you're like, yeah, I ain't really feeling you. And so you didn't accept that offer. Maybe I'm hearing that also. Perhaps you've been thinking a lot of sexual thoughts, very passionate thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, you've been in separation with this person for over 25 years, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that this is your twin flame, and you have been separated from your twin flame for over 25 years. And you have not have really taken another mate since then. I'm also hearing that there has been people who have come to you regarding that, but you've decided that there's no other love for you but this love. And again, I am confirmed within 4 months, you will be in the physical with your twin flame. Yeah, so right now you were in there have been a lot of fights. Right now, there's a lot of fights going on. There's a lot of fight going on with your twin flame and the person that you will be in contact with. There have been a lot of fights with him and his person that he's with now. A lot of fights, and there is a lot of distorted energy, and I'm hearing that you've been praying a lot, and these prayers has caused him to move away from the confusion, that he's now beginning to see really where he belongs. So keep praying, because he's now gaining clarity to kind of come back and in this relationship with this person to come to who he truly supposed to be with. Yeah. Because I'm hearing that there is a lot of deception going on with that relationship, that person is feeding him a lot of like lies and just like not being very truthful. And so there's a lot of fights right now. So just keep in prayer and allow things to just come naturally. Just keep praying, because what belongs to you belongs to you. Okay. And when he comes to you, I'm also hearing that this time you give your relationship a chance, because previously he walked away is because you didn't give that relationship a chance, and you just was not ready for that love. So just continue to do the meditation, continue to do the prayers, and continues to focus on love. And by loving yourself in this time, give your relationship a chance. Truly understand what love is. Okay. So that way you can have them and keep them until you die. So that's for you. Oh, he drives a truck. Yet, wow. Okay. Huh? Okay, so you can tell me if that resonates with you, but hopefully I answer that question. Ooh. Flirt a little bit, honey. When he comes to you, flirt. Don't be acting like he's stuck up, I'm hearing. Take risks. And there will be a marriage, honey. There will be a marriage, honey, girl. You got on the top of the deck, you got the Hierophant card. That is a marriage. There is a agreement card, honey. Girl, my spirits don't lie, honey. Can't make this up. Hello. Jamarcus, hello. Thinking, hallelujah. Okay. Okay. Yes, that's for me. Okay. Perfect. All right. Great. All right. So, anybody else have any questions? I do want to talk a little bit about, okay. Talk a little bit about, does anybody, amen on that, sister. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay. I'm not quite sure if somebody just sprayed a cologne or perfume. I just got a whiff of something. Okay. Okay. So Ella had a question. How did I develop a connection with the spirits? Is that necessary to reach? Okay. Oh, congratulations, honey. Jamarcus said she just he back. Jamarcus, is that a guy or a girl? But congratulations on meeting your twin flame, honey. Let me tell you, that twin flame journey is no joke, honey. It is no joke. Okay, so I'll come back to Jamarcus. All right, let me answer Ella's question. How did I develop the connection with spirit? If anybody has known me since I was a little, pretty much my family, my family that really would know this about me, because I had. Oh, okay. Hey. Okay, so yeah, so if anybody who have met me didn't really know this about me, Ella, because I had hid this secret for a very long time. And I would say only my really family members knew this about me, but it was like an unspoken kind of like thing. Like nobody really messed with me. But they kind of knew something, but didn't really know at the deeper level. I would tell you that my mom and my sisters and my brothers knew this about me. I had start developing this natural connection when I was 8 years old, and I literally kind of shut it down. When I say shut it down, Ella, I mean that I really just didn't say anything to anybody because I noticed that made people feel very uncomfortable. And then I began to just work in secretly. And then when I finished law school, I started to, express my connection more fully when I had to deliver messages to people. And at that point, people felt very uncomfortable with me and they began to say that I was a witch. So of course I shut down again. So I began to not say anything to anyone thereafter until now. So really and I would say what really got me more connected really fully with my connection is my friend named Stan. And I met Stan some years ago, and Stan really gave me my very first tarot deck. And I was so afraid of it. And I was like, Stan, that's not really what I do. I don't do that. And Stan's like, well, we'll see. But I think you do. I think you can. And not really knowing that he did not know that I was connected, because we never talk about that. But somehow he knew. And so literally some years afterwards, I picked up not the tarot deck. I really started off with a playing card deck on doing readings. And that's really where I started. And I started practicing with my mom. And I was just like, how do I know this? This is weird, like crazy. And then I just began to get more and more comfortable with that. But really stand in the connection that I had, and just being really owning to yourself, Ella, is really how you connect with spirit. The spirits are around. You can connect with them at any time. They are there. And everyone has spirits. Everyone has a guardian angels. And when I say spirits, I just mean my high beings, my guardian angels, the divine, and above. And that's what I just, for simplicity, I just call spirit, because it's just easy to roll off my tongue while I'm thinking, kind of moving kind of quickly. So you can connect, and especially at your level of vibrational energy, Ella, you can connect at any time, whatever you want. Okay. And when you get to a level of enlightenment, the connection is profound. Okay. It is that simplistic. People want to make this seems very challenging. It's not. It's very simple. Okay. Hopefully I answered that question, Ella. Oh, thank you. She's about Erica. Okay. All right. Yes. So that's really my story. I would also be I think somebody needs to hear what I'm just going to go ahead and segue into this part, is that if any one of you guys know me, you can chime in on this one. I'm literally okay with you doing this. Okay. So I have been through the dark night of the soul. I had to go through the dark night of the soul. When I say the dark night of the soul, I mean break down, all the way down. The tower card coming down, like literally low. And if you're low, the only way to go up is all the way up. So I really had to clean a lot of stuff out. And when I say low, that's because I was on the other spectrum, probably very low, like 0 energy level. And what I noticed is that I was doing all these things that are not true to myself. And when you're on that side of the spectrum, is you really are not being genuine with yourself. It's almost like self-suicide living. It really is. And it hurts and it stings and it cuts. It feels like somebody's cutting you like a knife, and you're just like angry, and you don't know why the hell you're angry. You're angry because you're not being true to yourself. So let me break this down in simplistic terms. So basically, I had to go through the dark night of the soul, hell and back, basically, to get to this level of enlightenment. And partially it's because it's the level of the energy of appeasement. And when I say appeasement, I was trying to make everybody happy. And it was really difficult trying to make everybody happy. and not be honest with myself. When you're trying to make everybody happy, you are loyal to no one, not even yourself. So this energy of appeasement is such a low level energy, and it stipends you. And I was doing things that people wanted me to do. I would say things that people want me to say, and it was like spirit. It was like literally spiritual suicide for me. But I kept doing it, even though I knew it. And I just got to a point, I'm like, F that. I'm not doing that anymore. And so I began to transform out of the dark night of the soul, which you got to go through it. And anybody who's on the twin flame know this, into more of the light. And as I say that, I just saw it got brighter. So go more into the light. And that is transforming all that junk that I had carried from past and previous lifetime, from family history. I had to let all of that go, and no one was going to define me any longer. And that's how I began to really transform and accepting really who I am, and begin to get into this energy of enlightenment. So that is really my partial stories. I'm sure I will be sharing more stories as I post, and as the issue that are relevant comes up, I will share my stories thereafter. But I hope that someone needed to hear that. That if you're going through that energy, if you're going through the dark night of the soul, if you're feeling very, very low, if you're angry, it's only temporarily. Please go back to listen to the healing music that I have here on Post-it. And if you not comfortable with listening to that, find something, a healing meditation music, something that makes you just laugh, really. Laughing is just so healing to the soul. And dance, that's so healing to the soul, to get kind of out of that funk and into a positive energy. Okay. Do anybody else have any questions before I log off? I said earlier that I don't know who this belongs to. I said earlier that I had some challenge messages that came through. I'm not quite sure. Somebody had some issues, some questions about children. And I think that I addressed that. I don't know why I didn't address the issue about the children, because nobody came forward and said that they had a question regarding that. So I wanted to bring that up just before I end. If no one else have a question, bring that to forefront again. Mary, are you saying no to what exactly? I'm sorry. So I know somebody said that they were a twin. Let's talk about the twin flame. So you said that you met your twin flame. I just wanted to come back to Jamarcus and says, well, tell us a little bit. When did you meet no question for you, Mary. Okay. When did you meet your twin flame? Do you have any questions about the twin flame journey? I just want to say a little bit of something about the twin flame. If you guys don't know what the twin flame is, that it's okay. For those of you guys who do know the twin flame, I am a twin flame. I have met my twin flame. I have been in union with my twin flame. And it's a remarkable love. It is the ultimate love. And I wish that type of love upon everyone. And that twin flame journey, whew, it is no joke being on that twin flame journey. Let me tell you that. But the abundance of what that relationship brings is just speechless, really. It really is. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you all for chiming in, and I appreciate it. Do anybody else have any other questions? Give me a thumbs up or no, or thank you. And before I chime in, I just want to make sure that everybody had an opportunity to ask me some questions before I log off. Oh, okay. All right. So she said that she met her twin flame in August and they have the same handprint. OMG. Yes. So let me tell you, that's an essence of the twin flame. It's like the half of who you are. I mean, you can't even lie to them, like for real. Like they already know what you're thinking before you even thought it. Okay. And yes, the physical resemblance is just remarkable. I mean, really it is. Okay. What's the question for Hattie? Hattie had a question. What's her question? Oh, she wants to know about her license. So is that she wants to know whether or not she will get her license? Let's do that. Let's do that reading. How about that? Okay. All right, let's do that really reading. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm hearing and I'm channeling yes. I'm hearing that your devotion to the cause has been remarkable. All that you seek will be given and provided to you. We have shown you this throughout each day. When you receive a gift, just know that that comes from us or from God, whoever you believe in. There is nothing too great for God. Okay, so right now I am channeling there is a message I'm hearing for you is to tell my mom just to keep studying. That you go to sleep sometimes with your book in your hands and your pen in your book in your like on top of your chest, and I see a pen in your hand, and you just fall asleep and you doze off, and then you get back up not knowing that you had fell asleep, and you like, oh, I got to keep studying, I got to keep studying, I got to keep studying, I got to keep studying. Okay. I'm not quite sure if you have been thinking about taking the test in March. Ooh, honey. I'm not quite sure. This is for Hattie. I'm not quite sure if you were thinking about taking your exam in March. If you are considering about taking your exam in March, you will be successful. You got the 10 of Pentacles, baby. All is money, honey. Yes, you will pass your exam. Definite yes. Okay. So I don't know if you been thinking about taking your exam in March of 2020. For some reason I'm hearing March 2020 for the exam date. Let me know if that's you. And if so, if you're taking your exam, if you have not thought about taking your exam in March 20th, ooh, baby, take that exam in March 2020th. Yes, honey. Okay. One, let me know if you've been considering taking your exam on March 20th. She said yes. So take your exam in March 20th, 2020, and baby, you're going to ace that exam. Okay? Because that was very clear. That was very clear. And you're not going to take that exam alone is what I'm hearing, okay? You got a lot of support. Go take your exam and get your license, honey. Go do that. That is for you. Yes, take your exam. And then come back in March 20th in 2020 and let me know and let us know about you passing your exam. Okay? So yes, go ahead and celebrate now is what I'm hearing. Celebrate now because you already got it. And I'm hearing that in March 2020, you will be successful on your exam. Okay? March 20th, yes. All right, good. Take your exam on March 20th. That license, yes, you will receive it. All right, any other questions? Hearing none, I'll give everybody about a couple of seconds to chime in. If I don't hear any questions, it has been wonderful chatting with you guys tonight. And I just love all of the energy that you guys have. I thank you guys so much for all of that positive energy. And just keep getting that energy out into the world. Continue to, if you have not been listening to the meditation music that I have posted, go ahead and listen to it. Some people have been telling me that they have made tremendous changes that has occurred in their lives. So continue to just go ahead and listen to that. I will be posting in the upcoming week. I'll post a basic clearing mechanism, and that is what you can just post. I mean, you could just go to if you're feeling a little lethargic or funky, or energy is not like positive, just listen to that for 2 minutes and get back to your day. And anytime you're feeling a little rut, just listen to that and get back to day because it's going to be kind of quick. And until I post that, just go back and listen to the healing session, and you can just chime out to that clearing part, and then to save some time. But that is something that I did post on that. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so and hit the like button. I know that I get a lot of viewers that watch me, but don't subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel because I do see that you'll be watching. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I like to get more subscribers so that way I can just literally go live from my cell phone, this cell phone, so I can really kind of take you on my day to day. But right now, I'm very limited on how I can record. So until I get my subscription up, I have to record as YouTube tells me to record. Okay, so just hit that subscribe button if you think that somebody could benefit from my YouTube channel. Please pass that along as well, because all healing into this universe, into this cord is what I'm here to do. So please pass those messages along, because sharing is caring. Okay. Bye, everyone. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for chiming in with me. It's always great to chime in. I will be possibly doing a retreat on February 2020. February 2020, really? February 22nd, 2020. I'm thinking about doing that spiritual retreat. So you guys, if you guys want me to do that, please comment and let me know. And so I can try to see the head counts and try to get that done and kind of plan for that as well. Okay. And let me know what else you guys would like me to post and to do. And I will do my best to try to post. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye. I love you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful night. Good night.